For anyone who has either bad credit and is trying to rebuild it, or has no credit and is trying to establish it, it's a good idea to get started with a secured credit card. In this video, we'll go over what to look for in a secured credit card and go over the top 3 that are available right now to get. But first, let's review quickly what a secured credit card is. A secured credit card is different from a normal credit card because it requires a down deposit of your own money of either $50 or up to $500 and uses this money as collateral in case you miss a payment. There are 2 main reasons why a person would get a secured credit card. The first one is to repair their credit. If a person has bad credit because they have missed payments before, then they'll have a hard time getting approved for a credit card. However, if they pay the down deposit for a secured credit card, then the bank or credit card company will feel safer in lending them money because they already have the down deposit to cover any missing payments. Now, the second reason would be to establish credit. If you have no history of paying things back, how can a bank know that you're able to? This is where a secured credit card comes in handy. When you pay your down deposit, you are showing the bank that you are committed to establishing credit and can be trusted in having a credit card. Paying the down deposit and getting a secured credit card will help increase your chance of getting a normal credit card. Here's what to look for in a secured credit card. The first thing is to look for the annual fee. You're going to want a card that either has no annual fee or low annual fee below $35. The second thing you're going to want to look for is the APR rate. You're going to want to look for an APR or monthly interest rate. So this way, if you have money sitting on your card, you won't be charged much in interest. The third thing to look for is a card that reports to all 3 of the credit bureaus. If you're trying to establish or build up your credit, then you want your card to report to all 3 of the bureaus because you're paying off payments that allow your score to go up. The last thing you're going to look for is the cost of the deposit. Some cards will require a dollar for dollar trade-off, such as a $300 down deposit for a $300 limit. Other cards will give you a different ratio depending on your credit, such as a $200 deposit for a $400 limit. But again, this all depends on your current credit score. Now that we know what to look for in a credit card, let's go over the top 3 secured credit cards that can be used to either establish credit or repair it. One of the top credit cards that has been recommended is a secured MasterCard from Capital One. This card requires a security deposit of either $49, $99, or $200. There is no annual fee for this card, and the card even reports to all 3 of the credit bureaus. The only catch to this card is that it requires a credit check. So for anyone who has bad credit or has no credit, they'll probably be paying a larger down deposit. The next most recommended card is the Discover It card. This card, much like the MasterCard, also has no annual fee. And it also reports to all 3 of the credit bureaus. The card does require a $200 down deposit, but you can earn up to 2% cash back on all items purchased at any time. Now, the last card is a great option for anybody who has 0 credit history or has very bad credit, has been denied a secured credit card in the past. That one's called the Open Sky credit card. For this one, there is no credit check at all. There is a small fee of just $35 a year in order to maintain the card, and you just pay the $200 down deposit in order to get a $200 limit, and is a great option in order to repair your credit or to establish any credit history.